From the beginning of time, man has always had a pursuit of the best quality of life possible. That quality of life is not possible without resources. The form of resources we have accumulated has changed over time from cowrie shells, state-controlled money, precious metals, real estate, and stocks and bonds. Over the past 100 years, the world has been dominated by the US dollar and its reserves. But everything that has a beginning also has an end. A new financial revolution is upon us with the emergence of a digital economy. The way we earn, spend, and accumulate resources is fundamentally changing. A new asset has appeared that the wealthy have overlooked. Bitcoin has become the best performing asset of the past decade by far. With only 21 million ever in existence, there are more millionaires and billionaires in the world today than there are Bitcoin. Just by holding 0.25 Bitcoin today will put you in the top 1% asset holders in the world in the next 5 to 10 years. If you had invested $100,000 in Bitcoin in 2013, today it will be worth more than $15 million. Bitcoin billionaire Raoul Pal says, Bitcoin's performance is so dominant and so all-encompassing that it is going to suck in every single asset narrative dry and spit it out. Never before in my career have I seen a trade so dominant that holding any other assets makes almost no sense. This is not an industry you can afford to ignore. If you want to remain in business, then you must adapt. Are you offering services in Bitcoin? Are you accepting payments with digital currencies? Have you adopted blockchain technology? Blockbuster Video at one point was the most dominant video service in the world. They had the opportunity to be part of Netflix, but they ignored the changing technology. Where is Blockbuster today? Where will you be tomorrow? All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Early Morning Crypto Talk. Bitcoin Brandon from Los Angeles, California. This is Saturday morning Crypto Talk. I hope you guys had a great week. This Crypto Talk is open to the public when normally we are only doing it for our inner circle. So all of you have a chance to get a sneak peek, an inside look on what the inner circle gets during our daily crypto talks. And since this has been a week since last time we covered it, I'm always going to do news based on week to week and not day to day for you guys. So welcome. Go ahead and type in the chat box where you're listening in from. As a disclaimer, I am not a licensed financial advisor to be giving financial advice. I read the news, give my opinion, share suggestion, and it is up to you to make an informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to move into. Now, we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So I'm using StreamYard. If you did not give StreamYard permission in the comments section, then you're going to show up to me as a Facebook user and not as your real name. So I see Van Hairston from New Jersey. Facebook user says good morning. Jeremy Chamberlain from Savannah. Another Facebook user, good morning. Facebook user, that's Marnita from Colorado. Dagmar Sabat from Lake Arrowhead. Joyce from Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Derek Alexander from Dominica, Facebook user from Florida, Facebook user from Nevada, Sarah Anderson from Ghana. Good morning. Catrice Cat Jones from Texas. Good morning. Provis Lofties from Corpus Christi, who is currently at the Consensus 2022 event in Austin, Texas. I can't wait when he comes back from that. I'm going to have to interview you, Provis. And you give us all the rundown of what did you learn? What did you see down at the Consensus event? Mr. Michael Pendleton from Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Facebook user from Illinois. Demetrius Turner, good morning. Darlene from Darlene from North Carolina. Dave Tayo from Toronto, Canada. Facebook user from Cibolo, Texas. Facebook user from California, Kevin Strausser from Georgia, Stan Thompson from sunny Michigan, Elijah from Hercules, California, Kenny Taylor, good morning, Gina Mohammed from Philly, Eric White, Charlotte, North Carolina. Fallon from Netherlands, Texas. Facebook, Caton Brewer from Atlanta. Let's see. Demetrius in Texas. Faye Temecula. Delphine from LA. Kenny Taylor, Los Angeles. Doreen from Anguilla. And Steve Randall from Memphis, Tennessee. Good morning, everybody. In California, it is going to be a hot weekend. We are currently in the worst drought in our history, modern history. We are under water rations as well. And we can't even go to the beach. They gave us a beach warning about the dirty beaches. So we got to stay away from the water at the same time. So we'll make it a pool day. Go swimming. All right, so let's go and see what's going on in the crypto world. And I'm also going to do something a little bit different today as well. I'm going to do some Bitcoin 101 type stuff for people who are brand new to the space and they've either never bought Bitcoin before, don't know how to move Bitcoin around, any of that kind of basic stuff. Now, mind you, the month of July is going to be all about Bitcoin 101. You'll be able to purchase the courses and get live training twice a week in Bitcoin 101 for $350 if you have not gotten the courses before. So we'll be doing not only our 5-day challenge that we normally do, not only our inner circle talk every day except Friday and Sunday, but also Tuesday and Thursday night, I'm going to be doing live training on the lessons inside Bitcoin 101 for those who get the course. This month is the last month that you can become a founding member of ILCA. This is the last month. Well, technically you still can, but it's at the price, because the price right now is $997. At the end of this month, it's going to go to $2,997. And you'll understand why, because you haven't seen everything yet that we're doing. But this is the last month to get in at $997. After that, all the courses are broke up. So it's going to be $350 per course, because each month we're going to highlight a specific course. And we just finished the Internet of Things. Next Tuesday night is our last class for Internet of Things. We have two lessons we're going to cover: IoT in farming and IoT in, I forgot what the last one was. Agriculture and something else. Healthcare, I think it is. And then we'll getting geared up for the next 5-day challenge on June 20th. I can't believe we're already in June. June 20th. Wow. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on in the markets. We had a big dip. On this, I know why, because the stock market took a tank yesterday. So we're looking at 4.4% down, 1.1 trillion. Bitcoin dominance has risen 45.4%. So altcoins took a major hit. Big hit. Ethereum, whoa. 15.7%. This used to be at 18%. Ethereum took a huge hit. Let's look. Yep. Bitcoin is down 3.3%. Or let's go over the last 7 days since last time I did this public talk. Bitcoin is down 3.8% on the week. Ethereum is down 12.4% on the week. Wow, I'm glad I did not buy in. Remember, in Inner Circle group, I said I wasn't going to buy anything all week. I bought something, though. I got FOMO. Let's see. BNB is down 7.9% on the week. Cardano, though, is up. The Marnita coin is up 1.3%. Ripple's down 5.5. Look, 36 cents. Solana's down 9.5. Doge is down 12.4. Polkadot's down 12.7. Lido staked Ether's down 14. Shiba Inu's down 12.5. But Leo token has gone up 13%. Why? Why did they shoot up? Kronos is down 13. Chainlink is up 8.6. So Link is up. FTX is up. Leo token. And these I covered earlier in the week because the Ethereum whales have been purchasing these as well as ADA. Interesting. Chain is down 12.8. Good morning, Facebook user that said good people. Good morning, Anita Suri from Canada. Lori Lamar from Southern Illinois. Patty from San Diego. Laura Brown from Maryland. Steve Randall, Memphis, Tennessee. Good morning, good morning. Oh, that's Melanie. Says good morning, good people. Okay. Near Protocol dropped 21% on the week. So those of you in the inner circle, remember the one article we covered saying that Bitcoin keeps testing this mark. We're going to see this drop down to the $20,000 to $22,000 range, which is going to pull all coins down with it. All coins are going to come down right along with it. Let's take a look at our secondary. Oh, wait. Best performers over the past week. Helium, Internet of Things token, up 20.8% on the week. Leo token 13, Chainlink 8.6, Osmosis 8.4, Theta Network 4.3, FTX 4.1, Cardano 1.3. Okay, let's look at worst performers over the past week. Waves. This has been my biggest disappointment this year. I dropped the bag on Waves because of their project, but I'm thinking long term. So I'm not worried about that. I'll sit on it for long term. Elron's down 31%. Internet Computers down 27.6. AV 25.4. Clayton 21.3. Near Protocol 21.2. Steppen is down 20. ApeCoin down 20. Phantom, Cello, Kusama. You get all these double-digit red, which means our Crypto.com wallet is not going to look so good. So let's pull it up and see where we're at. Crypto.com wallet is down pushing bottom 7,000. This was at 18,000 about a month ago. Let's see. All right. Yep. Down all across the board. Kronos is down 9. Bitcoin down 3. Solana's down 10. Sandbox down 12. CRV down 15. Ethereum's down 11. The Flow Dapper is down 10. Matic is down 11. Tezos down 10. Axie down 10. Everything is double digit in 24 hours. But I said this yesterday on Thursday's Crypto Talk. You know, the stock market has a drop. You're going to see the crypto market follow suit. And that's what happened here. Tectonic, though, was up too. What about our Get Rich Quick wallet? Oh, wow. Just like that. This just went below 7,000. Lost 700 in the last 24 hours of value. The Get Rich Quick wallet, Philcoin is at 15 cents. I should have sold this when it was at 80 cents. Wakanda Inu's down 7. Vetter down 8. Woo down 14. Project Galaxy's down 11. Provis tokens down 9. They are all down. What about green? Oh, this still hasn't loaded up. And at the same time, one question that kept being asked from new people that haven't gone through our education yet or Bitcoin 101 is some basic questions like, how do I move crypto from one wallet to another wallet? And that's a very, very good question. The first thing you have to do is you have to buy Bitcoin. But you buy Bitcoin by getting a wallet in the first place. So if you are brand new and you are a beginner, one wallet that I always suggest for beginners, this is not a long-term wallet, but this is just for beginners, is Coinbase. Coinbase, if you are in the United States. Coinbase. They are the most vetted in the United States. They are easy to connect to your bank account, easy to purchase Bitcoin, and at least be in the game, in the system. So I was just Coinbase. Right at the top, it says buy, sell. This is where you buy your coins. But then you also see over here, it says send and receive. If you want to send Bitcoin from one wallet to another, each wallet has its own personal address. So let's say somebody wants to send me Bitcoin. Well, I'm going to click the receive button. Oh no, I'm not doing optimism. Wait a minute. Didn't I just buy optimism? Oh yeah, we bought that the other day. I forgot about that. Okay, I got to keep watching on that. All right. So say someone wants to send Bitcoin to your wallet. You click on the receive button. Yeah, I'm not. This is not my optimism account. Here we go. Bitcoin. Load it up. The receive. Oh, it's been a while since I've done anything on this. Okay. Send receive. Receive. And now it's going to be a message. Only send Bitcoin to this address. Every coin or token has its own address. Wow, I haven't done anything on this in like 4 years. So click on I understand, and you're going to be given an address. This is like an email address. If somebody wants to send you an email, they're going to say, what's your email address? So you give them your email address and they can send you an email. Well, if somebody's going to send you Bitcoin, they're going to say, what is your Bitcoin address? So here's your address. You're going to copy this address and give it to whoever's going to send you the Bitcoin. Let's say you want to send Bitcoin to somebody else. Fallon, you found green was at one. You found it at a penny yesterday. Now it's down at 0.004. Oh man, that's what I'm waiting for it to do. Waiting for it to get to a penny, then I can sell, and then rinse and repeat. I see it right there. Look at that. There's that 0.011 cents. That was a good selling time. Okay. So if you want to send, let's say from your Coinbase wallet to don't want to do my trust wallet here. Let's do my crypto.com wallet. Bitcoin. Yeah, I want to see a transfer deposit. So on crypto.com, it's the word deposit means receive. The word sell means send. So this is my wallet address. So I would copy this address, wallet copied. I would come to my Coinbase. I'm sending Bitcoin. So how much? Whatever you want. I'll say I want to send $100 worth. Then I will paste the address that I want to send it to. Now, I don't have enough Bitcoin in here to do it. That's why this is not green. But if it did, I will click continue and it will send. Every single wallet has a send and a receive. Think of it like email. And you're able to send Bitcoin anywhere you want to, back and forth to any wallet. So you've got it. That's Coinbase. You also, like people ask me, what do I use to buy crypto? Since I've been accumulating all year, I use crypto.com has been my primary source, or I've also used Trust Wallet if I'm buying crypto. Any of these two. I haven't bought Bitcoin on Coinbase in years. Oh, says this is my last transaction. How long ago was this? I did do something in 2021, March. Send Bitcoin, sent, bought. Every single transaction you do is also recorded. So you can see the history of all of your transactions. The wallet that people ask me another question that I don't ever share too much. What wallet do I use if I'm moving money back into my bank account? The wallet I would use is Uphold. And I'll show you an example. And I also do that for tax purposes. Whenever I have Bitcoin, I always have multiple wallets. And someone asked this question as well. Why should you have multiple wallets? Because each wallet does something different for me. I have this trust wallet that I call my Get Rich Quick wallet. This is when I want to get those tokens off of Uniswap, PancakeSwap, something that's brand new that hasn't even been listed on CoinGecko yet, that you need to either have the Ethereum blockchain or the Binance blockchain, and it's brand new type stuff. Like we got that Philcoin was one. We just got Project Galaxy. That was another one. I have a couple of 7-figure positions with this wallet, like Green, Kins Coin. Then I have my crypto.com. This wallet is my test wallet. I call this my training wallet. We started this at the end of last year from zero. And the goal is to get this to $1 million. I'm not selling anything. This is only accumulation and riding the wave of crypto over the next 3 years, because the entire crypto industry over time just goes up over time, even though there's volatility. So by accumulating, then we're going to watch this sucker explode and be diversified in the process. Now, not all of these coins are going to make it. One that didn't, that I had thousands of dollars on, was Luna, that they now call Terra 2. But Luna, I lost thousands on that one because that one just tanked. But I didn't lose everything because I have diversification. I have a whole lot more tokens. Now, we are in a straight up bear market. So at the height, this was at almost $20,000 wallet at its height. So I'm not planning on selling this anytime soon. So we're just going to ride this up. So this is what I've been using to just to show live how you build a portfolio to our crypto community. This is what I have that wallet for. Then I also have a Clever wallet. I have a Makara wallet that I use for my metaverse stuff. I have Exodus wallet. Yes, I do, Gina. I still use it. Exodus is my favorite. I have cold storage wallets like this one here called Stone W20 SecUX cold storage wallet. I have multiple cold storage wallets with my other ones. But anyways, just to show, the reason why I said Uphold is Uphold has the ability, because when you're doing your taxes, it's going to record every transaction, and they give you at the end of the year tax statements that you can now use when you're doing your taxes. That covers everything, because every time you move crypto from crypto to fiat, that's a taxable event, and so it gives you your tax statements that you can pull up. So that's why I like Uphold when I'm pulling it from here to my bank account, so the IRS knows I'm not doing any funny business. Everything's legit, because they are also reporting it to the IRS themselves as well. So saying all of that, I hope that answers some questions, and we will be going over this in more detail with the Bitcoin 101 series that starts in July, and also the 5-day challenge that begins June 20th. So now I want to look at some news. What is Fallon showing me here? You've got Etho Protocol, the future of data storage. Fallon, save that one for Monday. We're going to research a coin that's going to be for the inner circle. You guys got to be in the inner circle to see how I research tokens. So let's look at this. Anything that comes from Forbes, I call mainstream type media talking about crypto, I pay attention. Patty says, do they all report to the IRS? Any agency that is registered in the United States, yes, because they all go through KYC, and they need to be legal in the United States. They need to report their numbers to the IRS. and the SEC. So the answer is yes. Especially Coinbase. Coinbase was sued by the IRS and lost. So yes, they do report it to the IRS. So anything with mainstream media, I pay attention to. In this Forbes, it says crypto now primed for a Fed earthquake after a huge $1 trillion price crash tanked Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, Ripple, Tron, and Avalanche. Now, the word tanked is relative, okay? It's relative. What do I mean by that? Well, they consider the market as being tanked right now. But if we look at the current price of Bitcoin at $28,500, between 2009 and 2020, it has never been above $28,000. All right. If we go back 2 years and you told us, yeah, Bitcoin is going to reach $28,000, we'd be freaking excited. But since it did reach 69,000 and has come down to 28,000, they consider that tanking, which is why instead of looking at the all-time highs of every year, you should look at the all-time lows of every year and notice a trend that the all-time lows is always still higher than before. And you can go to, and here's how another way to research. I go to CoinGecko, I pull up Bitcoin. I'm going to scroll down on the Bitcoin price chart. I'm going to click on max. This doesn't go all the way back to the beginning. It only goes up to 2013. But look at this. This was the all-time high. This is when I made all my money at first in 2017 at the end when Bitcoin went to $20,000 a coin. And then it came down. And when this here they say, Bitcoin crashed. It's $8,000. Bitcoin crashed. But look at 2009 all the way to 2017. It had never reached $8,000 a coin. But now the new low, it crashed. Then it went all the way up to 58,000 or so, 63,000. Then it came down to 31,000. Bitcoin crashed. It's game over, everybody. But look at this. This 31,000 is still higher than the previous high in 2017. Then it went up to 69,000. Now we're down to 29,000. Bitcoin crashed. It's tanked. But where do you think the next high is going to be? See a pattern here? So let's see what Forbes has to say. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency prices have leveled off after a huge crash through April, wiped around $1 trillion from the combined crypto market, triggered by a major crypto meltdown and the Fed Reserve's increasingly hawkish stance. The Bitcoin price has fallen to lows not seen since last summer, hovering around $30,000 per Bitcoin. Ethereum and smaller cryptocurrencies like BNB, Solana, Cardano, Ripple, Tron, and Avalanche have been hit even harder by the sell-off, with the Ethereum price down more than 60% from its all-time highs. Now, as the Fed pushes ahead with its inflation-busting interest rate hikes and a balance sheet reduction program, one closely watched crypto analyst has predicted Bitcoin will be, you want to write this one down, one of the best assets on the planet once risk assets begin to recover and the Fed turns dovish. Do you guys see that? You think they're talking doom and gloom here? No. They're already predicting. This is in Forbes magazine. One of the best assets on the planet. I figured out in 2017 that if you own a quarter of a Bitcoin, just 25% of a Bitcoin, you will be part of the top 1% of all asset holders in the world. There's more than, I think, about 140 million people around the world in crypto right now. There's 7 billion people on the planet. 12% of the American population is involved in Bitcoin or crypto. And according to the Fed, not me, the Feds, because I learned this from them, they don't even like Bitcoin, but they stated that 46% of all crypto holders in America are earning more than $100,000 a year. 46%. What does that tell you? This is a space you should be in, because I like the odds of 46% earning $100,000 a year more than 97% of all Americans are going to retire broke at the age of 65. Which plan do you want to follow? People will spend thousands of dollars to get a college education, to be employed in a system that already says 97% of you are going to retire broke. But the same people don't want to spend any money to get crypto educated, where the odds are 46% of you will make more than $100,000 a year. Hello. I don't want to pay for your inner circle. Why I gotta pay? Really? All right, next one up. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and dozens of others to be classified, good morning, Court Gomez, as commodities, according to new crypto legislation. I'm really paying attention to this. President Biden signed an executive order, and it was vague, but it was strict. He basically said, you agencies, you need to figure this thing out so we can regulate crypto. Because before, all the three-letter agencies from the IRS, SEC, the CFTC, FBI, whatever agency, they all consider crypto something different. One considers it a currency, another a commodity, another an asset, capital gains. Which is it? And based on how you describe it, a different agency has jurisdiction. The SEC wants jurisdiction. SEC considers it a security, the sale of a security, while the CFTC considers it a commodity. So who has jurisdiction? What I ultimately think is going to happen, just like America came up with the Department of Homeland Security after 9/11. So you have the Homeland Security is above, and you got the CIA, the FBI, all the other, they all report Homeland Security. I think there's going to be an agency, whatever they call it, a financial agency, whatever, that the SEC, the IRS, the CFTC, they're all going to report to under that one big umbrella. That's how I think it's going to ultimately end up happening here. A significant component is how the Responsible Financial Innovation Act defines different digital currencies and assets. It assigns the Commodities Futures Trading Commission the power to regulate these commodities over the Securities and Exchange Commission. A major element of the Responsible Financial Innovation Act introduced to the U.S. Senate today is the classification of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a plethora of cryptocurrencies as commodities. Now, the SEC already said that Bitcoin and Ethereum is not a security. They never ruled on what Ripple is, though. That's why there's a lawsuit. But now they're saying that they're going to classify Bitcoin and Ethereum as commodities. Over the past few days, a leaked version of the bill raised eyebrows, in particular, the status and under whom the jurisdiction of these cryptocurrencies will be. Well, what happened? Amongst the distinctions made in this new legislation, a significant component is how it defines different digital currencies and assets. It creates a clear division between what assets may be deemed commodities and securities. The legislation defines most major cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, as commodities. Furthermore, it assigns the commodities FTC, the CFTC, the power to regulate these commodities over the SEC. An important part of the legislation was how it distinguished between what cryptocurrencies were to be deemed commodities and which ones to be deemed securities. There's a difference. When I do my taxes and they look at crypto or my Bitcoin in particular, they're saying that that's a commodity, and it goes in my capital gains section. Capital gains. So it's not considered earned income. Major tokens such as Solana and Cardano were defined in the legislation to be commodities, unless some part of their intrinsic functionality or real-world use indicated them to be under the scope of the SEC. And what the SEC has said, did you start off with an ICO? That's the sale of an unregistered security. The legislation further clarified that under certain contingencies, such as dividends being received as a result of management or the provision of a revenue-sharing model, cryptocurrencies could be defined to be securities. Why it's important? Well, over the past few years, we have seen a significant degree of debate and dialogue over digital assets. The purview of digital assets has been in a state of flux between different government bodies, such as the CFTC and the SEC. As a result, multi-sided involvement created barriers to effective cryptocurrency regulation. In other words, as the very definition of these digital assets and the purview of whom they were under was uncertain, there was little room for formal adoption. They were talking about this at the consensus. Provis, yep. The legislation is valuable and critical in its ability to define these assets as commodities, assign an agency to hold jurisdiction over these assets, and pave the way for mainstream regulation. So what's next? In order for cryptocurrencies to truly expand to their highest possible market reach, and for the technology underlying these digital assets to fully provide benefits to global economies, regulation is critical. I agree with that. That is true. In order for there to be effective regulation, there must be clearly defined terms and distinctly assigned overseeing bodies. I agree with that. The legislation hopes to achieve the same, and if this direction is maintained, regulation will follow, implicating mainstream adoption and the future growth of markets. What is this? If you are not using this trading strategy, you are leaving money on the table. Is this still part of it? Okay, what's trading strategy? If you are blindly looking up and trading stocks the way 99% of traders are, you are missing on huge potential returns. Wait, what is this promoting here? Oh, no, that's just promoting something else. All right. So that's going to be interesting to follow as well. Who ultimately will have jurisdiction? Who will have jurisdiction in it? And I encourage you guys, go to Provis's page because he's at the Consensus 2022. So this is the latest of the latest information involving the crypto world that is going on there. And you should always invest in going to events like this. The last one I was at was the Miami 2022, and I'm probably going to be at another one in probably September. There is something coming up in Vegas. I haven't committed to doing that one just yet, but there is something coming up in Vegas in September. So I want to look up some other news. Let me go to my ILCA news. Let's see here. Saturday, June 11th. Refresh. Let's go to home. Oh, and I noticed something else. Did you guys notice this on my news site? We got scam alerts. Let me click on that just for a second. Australian client group requires pressing regulation of crypto. Scammers seeking to benefit from Luna 2.0 airdrop. Metaverse-related phishing assaults change into the most recent type of high-tech fraud. World of Solana hacker will get scammed in neighborhood sting. Well, Sasha, you already got your Bitcoin conference for next year? Oh, the Miami one, huh? $1.5 million value of Moonbirds NFTs are stolen by hackers. I gotta look at this more often so we can see what scams are going on. I covered one yesterday that unfortunately, and I did not, when I did the live, I didn't label it properly, but I may do another one or I may not. Maybe the universe is telling me leave it alone. But I got word of another crypto company that is more than on the radar list of the SEC. And it's not only a matter of time before it gets shut down. And it's unfortunate that that happens. So I talked about that. Go back to my live yesterday on my Facebook page, and you'll see. I don't want to do it all over again, but I talked about that yesterday. And no, I'm not going to say the name of the company because I've been around long enough and I know how these things work. And I don't want my inbox flooded with people trying to defend, and I got to argue and say, no, I'm not about all that. You know, if you're educated in the space, then you already know how to protect yourself and what to do. If you're not educated in the space, then my suggestion is to get educated. Get educated first. Oh yeah, Sasha, when you got that, it was $250 when we left. Now it's $350. That's smart. Did I do that? If not, I need to go and do that because I'll be back in Miami next year too. New Zealand, $44 million Ponzi scheme charged with stealing $18 million in funds. See, OneCoin creator declared wished in Europe. Europol. Did they find her yet? No. Luna basis, Luna, yeah. Safe Moon is down 96% from its all-time high. Okay. Recent allegations emerge in off Safe Moon. North Korean hackers are concentrating on main crypto organizations. I got to pay more attention to this area. But on the homepage, Zurify, innovation and fiat on-ramps can overcome crypto's costly charge card. Bitcoin slides as CPI report hints at hovering inflation. I'm telling you guys, inflation is already here. Don't let the media fool you thinking that it's coming and we're going to avoid it. We're already in it. Nigerian courtroom sentences crypto fraudster to 1 year in jail. Accused given choice to pay. Nigerian courtroom, crypto fraudster. Ethereum cost down for the 4th straight session. They're looking at Ethereum probably going down to $1,000 a coin. Bitcoin coverage is shaping, Bitcoin Coverage Institute shaping political discourse. Yeah, and I know I want to see if we find anything else interesting here. Ripple competitor and MoneyGram rollout zero fee money transfer using USDC stablecoin. Okay. Digital Assets Exchange Crypto.com lists 3 little known altcoins. Oh, you guys ready to see if we find a diamond in the rough? Bitcoin will explode by over 700%, according to CEO of $80 billion asset manager. Yeah, I'm gonna open that one up, and yeah, we're gonna do these two, and then we'll cut it for the day. Bitcoin will explode by over 700%. The CEO of global investment manager Jan Van Eck, is reportedly expressing optimism that the price of Bitcoin will rise to stratospheric heights. The Van Eck CEO says that Bitcoin could rally by around 732% from current levels to reach $250,000. The question is, what's his timetable for that? $250,000 coin. Van Eck says that at the 6-figure price, which he believes could take decades. Okay, so he's talking about decades for that to happen. Bitcoin's market cap will be about 50% of gold's market cap. Investors see it as a complement to gold. That's the short version. Bitcoin has limited supply. The supply is visible and it's very hard, almost impossible to change that. Bitcoin will go to half the market cap of gold, or $250,000 of Bitcoin, but that could take decades. It's hard to put a time frame on it. Bitcoin has further price appreciation because it's maturing, and its institutional adoption is increasing every year. It isn't just institutional investors, but also governments around the world that are looking to it as a useful asset. On Bitcoin's much vaunted store of value use case, the CEO of the $80.4 billion asset manager says that Bitcoin is already establishing itself as a threat to gold's dominance. The part of the demand for gold has been siphoned off into Bitcoin, which is emerging as a long-term competitor to gold. Gold was a primary asset, but sometimes people bought silver or other precious metals. People looking for a store of value will look to gold, but also to Bitcoin. We're in the middle stages of that adoption cycle, and there is further upside. We read a report the other day about Russia. The Russian ruble is the best performing fiat currency in the world right now. It is outperforming the US dollar. You want to know why? You might think, wait a minute, they're at war with Ukraine. The entire world is making them a pariah state. They've got sanctions all over the place. How is their currency performing better than the US dollar? Two reasons why. The first is that they pegged the ruble to the gold. The US money is not pegged to gold. We left the gold standard in 1971. The second reason is that even though they have sanctions on them, Europe and other countries is still buying gas from Russia. It's their main source of export. If you want to be serious about it, you need to cut it off. But no, not only are they buying it for Russia, but Russia said, we will only accept payment in the ruble, which is pegged to gold. So they're doing better now than they were before. Go figure. All right, next one up. Digital assets exchange Crypto.com lists 3 little known altcoins. So which new altcoins can we get our hands on? Singapore-based digital asset exchange Crypto.com is continuing its listing spree and has rolled out support for 3 more low-cap altcoins. The exchange announces the listing of EPX, the native token for Ellipsis, a low slippage stablecoin swapping platform built on the BNB chain. Okay, well, understand, EPX is not a crypto coin. So don't be, should I add EPX into my portfolio? No, you want to think of it like Tether. What else do they got here? The project launched its 2.0 version in April, which introduced various updates to Ellipsis tokenomics. Wait a minute. Did it just say this is a low slippage stablecoin? Oh, my bad. Stablecoin swapping platform. That's different. That's not a stablecoin itself. It's currently at 0.0010. Hold on, see if it's even listed on CoinGecko. EPX Ellipsis. It doesn't even have a ranking yet. This might be a diamond in the rough. It's cheap, 0.0008. 132 billion tokens ever in existence. It could go $2 or $3, maybe. All-time low was a month ago. All-time high was 20 days ago, 0.003. It's 75% from its all-time high. And it's being sold on PancakeSwap. Also Binance, Crypto.com exchange, Qcoin. So it came out on PancakeSwap. Now you can get it easily. Crypto.com. I'm gonna add this to my watch list. So watch EPX. Current price 0.00 085271 on crypto.com. I'm not putting buy because I told myself don't buy anything yet. We still have another 20% drop to go. Then I'll buy back into the market. Okay, what else can we find here? They also rolled out LOCA, the native token for League of Kingdoms Arena, a blockchain-based, massively multiplayer online game. LOCA holders can breed in-game. Breed? I don't know how I want to take that. Non-fungible tokens, as well as participate in the game's governance. LOCA is trading at 89 cents time of writing, 426 ranked crypto by market cap. All right, let's take a quick look at LOCA. So those of you who are not used to what I'm doing, I'm going to CoinGecko. You can also do this on CoinMarketCap. This is how I do a quick search, not a deep dive research of something, just a quick look. 74 cents is down. Wait. This just said it was up 10% at time of writing at 89 cents. Now it's down 15%. 74 cents. Oh, this got my attention. 146 million tokens. This could really explode. All-time low 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago was an all-time low. All-time high 2 months ago. This reached $5 2 months ago. 86% away from its all-time high. Okay. I'm going to put this one watch as well. Watch LOCA. This is more of like a gaming type token. 74 cents. Crypto.com. Okay, and who's the third? The exchange also listed ZBC, the native token of the Zebek protocol, a continuous settlement protocol built on Solana. The decentralized finance project, it's a DeFi project, is backed by numerous firms, including Solana Ventures, Alameda Research, Circle, Coinbase Ventures, and Gemini. Really? ZBC. Zebek protocol not even has a ranking yet, but it's already got those backings. 0.013 cents, 10 billion tokens. All-time low was 24 minutes ago. All-time high 2 months ago. It got to 5 cents 2 months ago. All right, I'm going to put the watch. But if I had to choose, remember, if you are on a fixed income or you have limited resources, and I'm given these three tokens, and I'd have to choose which one would I get, 0.0139, I would choose this one, ZBC. Why? Because of its real applications, DeFi, and it's being backed by all of those other exchanges and tokens. Said Darlene, hacker returns 15 million to OPS after sending co-founder a chunk of the stolen coins. Interesting. All right, so those three are on my watch list, but I'm highlighting ZBC. Second would be EPX, and then third would be LOCA, if I had to get it in that type of order. But that's just me. Make sure you guys do your own research on this stuff. I'm just spot checking it. All right, so that is it for Crypto Talk. What is happening next? Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I will be doing a special. Wow, Stan Thompson, you gave me an angry face. I will be doing a special training tonight. It's not a crypto training per se, but it is a personal development mindset training. We're going to be talking about personality traits. Whale, dolphin, shark, and urchin. And I'm going to ask those of you that were here last Saturday when we talked about what is your story and the feel, felt, found movement. Wait a minute. It's not a Zoom. I can't do share your story. How can I do that? Maybe I'll wait till I do a Zoom. I'll allow you guys to share your story with me. But I will share a new story tonight, one that I don't really share too much often. I have some older ones. But yeah, we're going to do that tonight. And we're also going to cover, I'm going to give a response to a question that was more of a statement. Because ILCA is not only created so that you can get crypto education, it's also created so that you can make some money. And not MLM, not network marketing. You're not selling anything. All you're doing is inviting people to get crypto educated. And as they go through the ILCA ecosystem and they decide to purchase anything ILCA has to offer, if you refer them to this community, I'm going to pay you a reward for doing so. And I'm not talking about a little bit of money. Because if you help 100 people to get crypto educated through ILCA, that's $117,000 and $4,400 a month if they get everything in the ILCA. Let me repeat that one more time if it went over your heads. You help 100 people. Those of you guys that are marketing gurus out there, I'm challenging you now. Prove it. Prove it. 100 customers through ILCA, that's $117,000 for you. One thing that I know about marketing is that it's a numbers game at the end of the day, even if you don't have the best system ever. You know, you always will have 5 to 10% will want to buy whatever it is that you're marketing. And if you put something in front of 1,000 people's faces, you're going to have 50 to 100 sales on average. What if you had 50 sales? That's more than $50,000 and $2,400 a month. So somebody said, well, Brandon, I work a full-time job. I've got kids. I've never been good at selling anything. The people that I know are broke. So it's hard to get people to buy crypto education. And I was listening to what he said, reminded me of how I used to think when I first joined in the direct selling space, and I couldn't sell a product to save my life or recruit anybody. And I felt the same frustration. I was working a full-time job. I had young kids at the time. I was newly married, was broke as a joke. Everybody else around me was also broke. I'm like, how am I supposed to make this thing work? How can I make money? Well, I figured it out. And I'm going to share that answer tonight. How you can become the biggest recruiter or salesperson and not recruit or sell, because I don't recruit. I don't sell. One thing that I know about people is people like to buy. They don't like to be sold. I don't sell. I don't go into anybody's inbox and start blowing them up. You know, if the money were right and it could fit in your time schedule, would you be open for an opportunity? No. I don't do none of that. I'm not offering a program that's guaranteeing you 2 or 3% a day. I'm not offering a program that's based on building a team, because we're not in network marketing. We're not MLM. All we are is helping people to get crypto educated in an industry that says 46% of people in this space will earn more than $100,000 a year. Isn't that where you want to be? And it begins with the crypto education side. Begins with the crypto education side of things. So we're going to do that tonight. And I will not be streaming it everywhere. It will only be for the ILCA community. But you don't have to pay to see it. All you have to do is register. Where do you go to register? ILCAchallenge.com that you see streaming at the bottom. That's it. There's no cost to registering. All you have to do is register, and you'll be able to see that training live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then tomorrow night, I'm actually going to be doing a presentation, a ILCA opportunity call for those that not only want to get crypto educated, but want to learn how to make some money that they can use to build their crypto portfolio. I'm going to show you the money. Who wants to make money and not worry about an exit scam or the SEC shutting you down, or all of a sudden you can't hit the withdraw button anymore? We sell picks and shovels, and the people who make the most money sell picks and shovels. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to do that presentation tomorrow. So, all right. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe out there, and invite. If you got the 5-day challenge, is like less than 10 days away. Invite people to this community so that they can learn, so you don't have to teach them anything. Let me do all the talking for you. So take care, everybody. Bitcoin Brandon out. See you all tonight. Bye-bye.